Now, we've been tracking the recent picks that President-elect Donald Trump has announced for his Trump 2.0 administration. We've told you about the China hawks that he's added to his list of appointees, Mark Waltz and Marco Rubio. And to add to that list of China hawks, Donald Trump has announced his new pick for the intelligence team. Trump's latest pick is John Ratcliffe, who has now been named the CIA director in Trump 2.0. So, who is John Ratcliffe? A former U.S. Texas attorney and a member of the House of Representatives, Ratcliffe also served as the Director of National Intelligence during the final stretch of Donald Trump's first term in 2020. His brief tenure is likely what positioned him for this role. So what made Ratcliffe's tenure as DNI stand out? Let me give you some key highlights. Just weeks before the 2020 election, he took part in an unusual nighttime press conference where him and other officials publicly accused Iran of sending threatening emails to intimidate US voters. Did this announcement underscore his prominent role in addressing foreign election interference within the intelligence community? It did. Of course, his tenure wasn't free of controversy. In a divisive move, he declassified Russian intelligence that claimed to reveal information about Democrats during the 2016 election, even while acknowledging that its accuracy was uncertain. In Congress, Ratcliffe's fierce loyalty to Trump became evident, especially during Trump's first impeachment proceedings. Elected in 2014, he gained visibility in 2019 as a vocal defender of Trump, joining the president's impeachment advisory team and intensely questioning witnesses. But what makes him a China hawk? Ratcliffe has repeatedly warned that China is the biggest threat to the U.S. interests and the free world. In fact, in a 2020 op-ed in the Wall Street Journal, he asserted that China is national security threat number one. Does his perspective align with others in the Trump administration, such as Mike Waltz and Marco Rubio? Yes. Amid these claims and new appointments, should China be preparing for renewed tensions? Will issues like economic espionage, cyber attacks, technological competition, and Taiwan dispute likely bring further strain to US-China relations under Trump 2.0? It's plausible. And that's not all. Trump has announced another name to secure the intelligence team in his administration. We're talking about Tulsi Gabbard, who has been named the new Director of National Intelligence. With John Ratcliffe now as CIA Director, what role will Tulsi Gabbard play as one of Trump's top intelligence advisors? Expected to oversee 18 intelligence agencies, Gabbard would be responsible for preparing the daily brief, a written intelligence summary that's presented to the president. Previously a Democratic presidential candidate, in 2020, Gabbard endorsed Trump in August, quickly joining his transition team. Also briefly considered as a potential running mate. How might her congressional experience from 2013 to 2021 shape her decisions? Well, Gabbard gained prominence in Congress by challenging the Obama administration's stance on West Asia policies. Her decision to leave the Democratic Party in 2022, calling it an elitist cabal of warmongers, was what led to her shift in the Republican Party. Known for her skepticism of U.S. foreign policy, she has criticized U.S. aid to Ukraine, has questioned the value of military interventions. Will her appointment as Director of National Intelligence, mark a shift towards foreign policy approach that emphasizes restraint over interventions? That remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, the Trump 2.0 administration will be more hawkish when it comes to foreign policy, underscoring Trump's America First approach. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.